This is your host Devashish Sarkar. Welcome you all to another episode of our Alaska series. This is your channel Travel in and around the world. And you will able to see the most beautiful places in this earth through the video of this channel. In our last episode, we have seen how from Seattle's cruise terminal we boarded one of the biggest ship to Alaska called Norwegian Encore. Also, we have provided all the detailed steps if you want to board a Alaskan cruise. Hope this detail will be very useful when you want to do your own Alaskan cruise trip. In today's episode, we are going to see how we spend our first evening on the cruise ship. This includes how we actually sailed away from Seattle Seaport. We'll see in detail how, along with all others, my son Archishman or Roop participated in the sail away dance party. It was actually cut short by a unwanted rain. We'll also see how it looks like when the sun set in the west. We are starting this particular episode by going to the balcony of our stateroom in our cruise ship and looking the beautiful port side of the city of Seattle. We are at 15th floor of the ship. As you can see from the balcony, it is quite high from the deck of port. Everything down looks so small, the cars, the people and everything else. From this balcony you get a great view of the city, skyline and the port. Now we are settled a little bit. Let's give you a tour of the room which we are going to occupy for next 7 days. So Norwegian Encore stateroom 15,820. So this is the room we are getting in. This is bed. Then that is the sofa bed. This is the restroom or toilet. Basin, toiletries, towel, everything is there. And then a shower room. This is the balcony. Seattle skyline. Space Needles can be seen. So high. Our stateroom was in 15th floor of the ship, and the same floor the observation deck is also available. This is the place from where you have the full view from the front. This is very important place because Alaska, you never know what will be the weather, so you have to be inside and see what you can see from here. A small model of the ship. Lego. This is for social registration. This is registration for going to the sail away party, which will happen just after sail away of the ship. My son Archishman or Roop is always enthusiastic about this kind of events and he want to join them, and my wife is also going to join them, looks like. Boarding to the cruise ship, going to the room, check out the room and look around what we have in our cruise ship. Took quite a lot of time and we realized that we are getting late for our lunch. Generally in cruise ship, lunch is served up to 2:30 p.m. It was getting close, so we rushed to the cruise ship buffet counter for our food. After going to the buffet counter of our cruise ship, we took a quick look of what are the options we have for our lunch. There are a variety of options, and each of us is independent to choose our own options and find a place to sit and complete our lunch quickly. After completing lunch, we came back to our cabin to take some rest. It was a busy day from morning. It was 5 p.m. when our ship finally started sailing away from the port for its voyage of next 7 days. Here are a few shots of that particular event. We just observed the ship just went away from the deck. Now the distance between the ship and the deck of the port is increasing by time. If you see in the back, we can see the propeller are running at its near capacity, and that causing water behind the ship is being swollen. This is a very pretty thing to observe. We could still see the port kind of below us and moving away. This orange, red and the greenish building is the building where we actually do our check-in and boarding formalities before we board into the ship. As the ship moved away, the ramp is now down, so it's time to say bye-bye to Seattle. The ship is now moved away quite far from the shore. We could see the seagulls are flying around. Looks like some of them are also sitting on the top of the water. It is so beautiful to watch this bird doing their activities around us. After the cruise ship quietly depart the seaport, it is the time to make some noise. Yes, this is the time to do the sail away party. The event for the sail away is generally organized at the pool site, so we all moved there.
This is the White Shore Direction. You ready? I said you're ready. In charge of an amazing recreation facility and one in charge of the family men's and your junior cruisers. Please welcome your recreation staff and your youth staff.
In NCL Encore pool area, in the big screen, the people you can see dancing are my son, Narchishman, and my wife. Really happy to see them enjoying. As a bad actor, rain arrived to spoil the party. In Seattle, it is always a little bit of dizzy and rainy weather. On top of it, it is still early summer. But I must appreciate these enthusiastic people who are still going on the dance floor, ignoring the rain. Initially, I thought I will keep the original sound of these videos. Different score has been played on DJ playing equipments, but I was not sure that will create some infringement of copyright violation. If anyone knows exactly the rule in this particular type of videos, the copyright music, let me know in the comment section so that I can do justice to keep the originality of the videos. The songs keep changing, the dance move keep changing, but the rhythm and the enthusiasm keeps on. I must appreciate all of these people who are enjoying themselves. Their enjoyment is giving pleasure to all the other people who are at the sideline like me. Love this evening, almost an hour we continued. In this party, not only English, Spanish songs were being played. We found it pretty interesting that Hindi as well as the Punjabi song was also in the menu. The sailor party was actually interrupted by the rain. These enthusiastic people did try to ignore it and do the party, but still there is a limit and they have to cut short this party. NCL Encore, the place where the general buffet is served 3 times a day, breakfast, lunch and dinner, is called the Garden Cafe. This is the place where the food is always included. We had most of our food in next 7 days in this particular place. As usual, we went there for our dinner after the LAW party. The Garden Cafe, which is the buffet food service for most of the guests, are generally open till 9:30 in the afternoon. It was around 8:30 when we reached there and started having our food. We found a seaside table and had our dinner there. Through the window, we can also see the snow-capped mountain beside us. What we have in our menu? Here are the details. Fish pulao, dal, tilapia fillet, lamb curry, roti, papor, salad, and some vegetables. It's now 9:30 in the night. Although it doesn't look like that late. It's a pretty view from the balcony. We could see another ship at some distance going kind of parallel to us. Looks like we are going to overtake that ship. This seems a smaller ship, so it might be the Holland America Cruise Line ship. The lights in the ship are glowing, looking so beautiful. We have now come almost to the end of the day one. The sun is setting. We are now in an open place where we cannot see the shoreline. Or if you can, it's so far. I'll stay on this balcony for some more time and enjoy this beautiful scenery of the ocean. We are leaving with some teaser of our next episode. The second day on NCL Encore was a day at sea. This means we are not going to stop at a port on this particular day. So this was a day for relaxing. Also, this will be a good opportunity to check out our ship in more detail. This is where we are going to end today. If you liked our video, please give a thumbs up and please share the video with your friends and family. Also, please subscribe to our channel if you have not done it yet. It's time to say goodbye. I would like to thank you all for watching our videos. Wish you and your family a very happy and prosperous time till we meet again in one of our next videos. Until then, goodbye to all of you.